Owen Riegling, how you doing?
I'm good, Paul. How are you doing?
Probably better than I deserve.
I love that answer.
You were saying off air before we got recording that the year's off to an incredible start for you, and I would suggest you're right.
Yeah, this year has been, I mean, last year was crazy, but yeah, the month that it's been is just mind-blowing. And yeah, I'm just excited to see what unfolds for the rest of the year. If it's anything like
Well,
this month, then I mean, I'm really excited.
well, for our audience sake, what are a couple of the highlights of the month?
Well, I mean, All-Star game performance tonight, which is something that I'm very excited about. I mean, been down to Nashville. I have some very exciting stuff lined up that I can't really announce yet, but I've just sort of been all over the place. We're rehearsing for tour. We're about to go out with Chase Rice across Canada. I mean, tons of shows on the books. I mean, writing some of my favorite music I've ever written. And yeah, it's just been a whirlwind.
You know what I see in your face, and that's the beauty of a Zoom interview. I see genuine excitement about all this in your face.
Yeah, I'm genuinely excited. It's crazy to list off like the things I've got to do in the past year and this year so far. So I mean, I can't really wipe the smile off my face. It's been really cool.
Well, we do have a lot of stuff to cover, including a show at Base 31 coming up down in the county. And that show's on Saturday, the 16th of March. And tickets are available at base31.ca. And trust me, I know the organizers are super pumped to have you there for that show.
I'm so fired up for that. I've heard so many good things about Base 31. It looks like a great spot, and I get to do an acoustic set, which is something I'm super excited about. I haven't done one of those in a while, but when I came up, just playing bars and playing, here and there, it was always just an acoustic guitar myself, and I kind of got to make my own set list up on the fly, and it's just something that I miss a lot. So I'm very excited to get back and do some of that stuff.
Well, I'll say this for the sake of our audience buying those tickets again. A couple of times I've been able to see you perform, it's been you in an acoustic guitar. So
Yeah,
this
that's right.
experience the experience you're talking about that people will have at Base 31, trust me when I say get your tickets and be there because once they're sold out, that's it, right?
That's right. Yeah, it's a different show for sure when it's just an acoustic thing. Feels a lot more intimate, and just communicating with the audience is one thing. Like when you're on a big stage with the band and it's loud guitars, it's hard to feel that connection sometimes. So when it's just an acoustic guitar, it's fun to just feel like I'm right there sitting in the audience with them. So I'm excited. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and I hope you get into the area in enough time to be able to get kind of the backstory on Base 31 too, because it's one of the most unique venues you probably ever get the chance to play.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I've been doing some digging on their Instagram. I've never been, but by the looks of things, it's a really cool spot, and I've heard lots of great things. So should be
Yeah,
fun.
so you bet. Can't wait. That show's coming up 16th of March. And again, let's dive back into your gig tonight, the NHL skills competition. You're going to be a part of the entertainment. Were you ever a hockey player yourself?
I grew up playing hockey. I honestly thought there's old. I was going through some old footage from some tapes we have at home on the old handy cam or whatever it's called. And there's a video of me saying, how I'm going to do this move in one of my games, and the scouts are going to be there, and I'm going to end up in the NHL, and this is how I'm going to get there. And I lay it all out there, and I never thought, I always thought I was going to go to the NHL All-Star weekend. I thought I'd be there with a hockey stick in my hand growing up, but I think my younger self would be pretty cool, and yeah, it's very cool to say the least. I'm gonna be there with a guitar in my hand. I mean, I can't complain with that.
You
Somewhere,
think about that.
it's crazy.
Like you said as a kid, you figured you'd be at the NHL weekend skills competition with a hockey stick in your hand. With the exception again of the hockey stick being a guitar, you've pulled off the dream.
Yeah, I have. It's crazy. It's so crazy. I'm still a little bit mind blown about the whole thing. It's pretty fresh to me as well. I mean, we just announced, but yeah, I'm so excited, and it's gonna be cool. I've never played in an arena. I've never been on TV. Never done any of that stuff. So we'll see what happens. I'll probably just black out when I get up there on stage, and
Nah,
I don't know.
no,
I'll just soak it up.
I've seen you on stage. You're not going to black out because you feel like you're a natural up there, and you've got this give and go when you're on the stage, and you seem so comfortable. It's no accident to me that you've done what you've done so far in your career, and truly the best is yet to come, including for a single called "Old Dirt Roads." Now, I hear a lot of songs. I'm on the radio, tied to the music business. We're also fans of music as well on our side. And Old Dirt Roads, and I've told the label folks this as well, Old Dirt Roads pops off the radio to me. It's got such a unique sound I just love.
That's so cool to hear. That song has been one that I've been playing and singing live for the last like 5 years. Like I wrote that in 2019, and I was in college at the time and just in my dorm thinking about how I have to drive to school in traffic and sit in traffic for like 30 minutes on the way to school. And I was like, man, I miss being home with my buddies on a back road. And the only traffic was like a tractor or two, and it was like just reminiscing on old times. And that's where that song came from. And then it's cool that it's out in the world. It's on radio. It's doing its thing, and people are connecting with it now in 2024. And that's a song that, it's kind of having a second life, which is so cool. And it's truly my story. I mean, I live in a small town called Mildmay, Ontario. I still live there. And it's literally about every reference in that song is true to me. And it just encapsulates who I am. So I'm happy that people are hearing it.
Right on. Well, people are going to hear more of it because, again, the best is yet to come, I think, for that song. Congrats on it. On the personal side, and I know you've got to go, but did I hear you got engaged over the last X number of months?
Yeah, we got engaged the end of last year, Liv and I, and it's so exciting. We're getting married this summer. It's crazy. I feel like I'm a grown-up now. I call her my fiance instead of my girlfriend. Sometimes I still call her my girlfriend because it's so fresh, but it's cool, man.
Right on. So as if music's not keeping you busy enough in 2024, your part in planning a wedding's also got a little bit of your mind occupied, eh?
Oh yeah. I mean, honestly, I've kind of taken sort of a backseat on the whole planning stuff. I think it's better to just, nod and smile and just agree with what's happening. And they got that covered. I mean, I'm pitching, I'm helping out, I'm getting the band lined up, I'm getting the stage, the sound. That's sort of my gig with the wedding stuff. But I'm letting, Liv and the moms sort of do their thing.
Nice. Well, it sounds to me like you are a grown up because you got that figured out. Just smile and nod and do what you're asked to do.
That's right. My grandpa used to always say to me, I remember him saying this from the time I was literally like 5 years old. I think he always used to tell me, Owen, just want you to know, happy wife, happy life. And that kind of stuck with me. So, she's happy, I'm happy.
Good stuff. You got
Yeah.
life figured out, man. 16th of March, we've got at Base 31, Owen Riegling live. And again, one of the coolest venues anyone's going to see all year long. And you and a guitar and the stories behind the songs and a great night of entertainment. Enjoy every moment of that NHL skills competition tonight as well.
I will. Thank you so much, Paul. We'll see you guys, Base 31, March 16th. I'm excited. All-Star game tonight. I'm super excited. Lots of cool things. Thank you for your time today. And yeah, cheers.
Where do people give you a follow on socials?
You follow me at Owen Riegling Music. Riegling is spelled R-I-E-G, which people get the E and the I mixed up, and I get it. Just got to think of like Justin Bieber. His last name is B-I-E. That's sort of my we got I-E's in our names. Actually, Bieber's going to be at the All-Star weekend too, which is so crazy. So hopefully we, connect. I don't know. But yeah, Owen Riegling Music, all platforms. My website's owenriegling.com. Check it out.
Well, like I said, the best is yet to come. Thanks for giving us your time today, man. Enjoy everything.
Thank you so much, Paul. Appreciate it.